Hey Transyouthchannel, it's Monica. Guess who's back? Did you miss me? Hopefully you're shaking your head yes, because I missed you guys. You moments of 11. Anyways, this week's topic is actually extremely interesting. I can't unfortunately read you guys the email that the viewer sent in, but I can pretty much sum it up for you. Unfortunately, I'm recording on my phone, and I don't have a laptop and all that stuff, and my computer's way over there, and the lighting's bad, and you don't want to go through all that. So, here's pretty much the question. When's the right time to come out? How did you come out? Through school? With family? Pretty much, this viewer needs a little help on coming out. When's the right time, and how did we do it? My story's a little weird. I came out twice, as gay and as transsexual. Funny thing is, when I came out as gay, if you watch my channel, you'll know a lot more about that on my T-Girl Story from My Heart to Yours series, especially the last one I just filmed. What happened is, basically, long story short, I ended up falling asleep on my ex-boo's lap when I was like 14-ish, and his baby's mom came home, and she was a wreck, and she saw us, and she gave me the wrath, and she chewed him out, and she told my mother told my father told my brothers told my sisters, and it came out from there, and so on. So, fortunately, I never really had the chance to come out as gay, but it did come out that I liked men. So, after a while, when I became 16, long story short, I met somebody who was transgender, realized I could live the life, and I mean, I dropped out of school. I wasn't really doing much. I was just working on the side, getting paid under the table at a little restaurant as a busser, and I just felt like it was time. Like, there's no better time than now. And I came out to my mother first, and she pretty much said she knew, and it was like really comforting to know that somebody's seen it in me, and I wasn't crazy, you know. After a while, I came out like usual, like the big Mexican family we are. My mom tells my dad tells my brothers tell my sisters, and it comes out from there. It wasn't easy. A lot of my brothers hated the fact that I did want to be a girl. They didn't want me to be around their kids, some of them didn't want me to see that and them to see me and be exposed to people like myself. I mean, of course things are different now. I'm about to be 21 years old in about a week. So, you know, it took them time to develop and see that it's not just a mask that I put on every day. Because, see, at the beginning of our transition, it does seem as if it's a mask. It does get tedious sometimes, and we're putting on these big bras, and we're putting on these wigs, and we're making ourselves look like women rather than just being women. And they didn't see that at the beginning, but as your transition goes on, they see that. They see that it becomes a little bit more natural, and that's just the way that you are, and they start to become to see you that they can't see you any other way. Now, don't mistake what I'm saying for you're gonna come out and everything's gonna be peaches and rainbows. That might not be the case. From what I understand, I believe you're coming out at work or something, or in school and stuff, and I unfortunately didn't have the chance to come out in school. I had already dropped out, so I was just working. And I did have an actual incident when I did go on the bus to go to school, and that was pretty much the last day I did go, and I pretty much got scared because everybody was making fun of me and throwing things at me and blah, 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 and I ended up leaving because I wasn't this gorgeous figure you keep letting in front of you. But today, I got off the bus and I didn't attend school. Funny story about my dad, though. Let's backtrack a little bit. Sorry. My dad, how he found out actually is I was actually sitting there talking to my mom, and he popped into the door one day, and it was just me and my mom living in a 2-bedroom apartment after my parents had divorced a while back. And my dad just popped in for like child support or something, and I was sitting there talking to my mom, and I'm just talking away, and back then I looked like a mess. I was all over the place. Black, curly, huge hair out to here, makeup out to here, eyeliner out to here, lipstick up to here, cake face out to here, boobs up to here, socks up to here. It was too much. And friends who are watching this, you know you're wrong for letting me walk around like that. Anyways, so yeah, my dad saw me and he didn't know who I was and he was like, hi, and he looked at me like, and he said my old name, and I responded like, hey son, and I basically turned around and continued what I was doing, you know, while they talked. My dad continued to walk away like, and just continued to back around the corner and leave. Most uncomfortable moment of my life. And this is what you're going to have to know. This is the cold, hard truth. You're going to go through hard times in transition. You're going to go through embarrassing, and I know you see my facial expression, embarrassing moments in your transition, but that's what's going to make you who you are. That's what's going to give you that tough skin to walk around and say, I don't give a shit. And that's what's going to have you grow up and develop and become who you are and just not pop and just live your life just like everybody else does. People at work and people at school aren't worried about you accepting them. You shouldn't be worried about them accepting you. Transition is not ever easy, and it's something that we all have to go through, obviously, and it's hard. But I can't remember his name. Kip. He made a video right before mine, and he said something that was kind of inspiring, and I'm probably going to butcher it, but sorry. It's something that his friend told him, and pretty much the basis of what he was saying was, if you really are who you believe you are inside, then nothing else should really matter, because everything you do should be the gender you are inside. As if I'm female, I shouldn't have to be worrying about people seeing me as a stereotypical female, because since I know I'm female, everything that I do is female. That trait takes a long time to actually let the world see. It doesn't, you can believe that all you want and walk down the street and people are going to yell out faggot. That's the truth. And you need to be careful how you come out. And the moral of what I'm telling you, how I told you how I came out accidentally and how I came out verbally and all these little stories that I'm giving you, you never know how it's going to happen. It happens in different ways for all of us. Some people go by the book. Some people just do it. I was one of those people who just did it. I couldn't see myself in any other light, and this is the way it had to be. And if I wasn't going to be me, then I wasn't going to be anything in this life. So I decided to live my life for me, just like everybody else does. Everybody else lives their lives for them. Why can't we live our lives for us? But, like I said, it's not always the best idea to just pop up and say, hey, I'm a woman, because some people are different. Some groups of people are not the same as the people that I grew up with. If I were going to give you advice, like structured, like legitimate, like verbal, by-the-book advice, I would say wait till you're 18, or I don't know how old you are. Wait till you're old enough to make your own decisions. Besides, you know, as long as you're not under the age of 18. I'm not sure how old you are. Take your hormones. Get your facial laser hair removal. Then start. Once your facial hair is gone, and once you get a little fat on your body, and you get a little rounder, and you get a little feminine, then start. That's what I would tell you if I were to go by the book. But since we're living in the real world, sometimes the book doesn't always work. So if you were to come out at work, I don't have the heart to actually just come out and, hey guys, I'm a girl today and I was something else yesterday. I honestly don't have I'm not brave enough for that. So, but I mean, kudos to the people who are. But if you are one of those kind of people and it's somewhere where you like to work and it's hard for you to get a job, I would advise you to talk to the people and tell them your situation and let them, get a standstill on where you are and feel comfortable with what's going on, because those other people are going to be in transition as well. These people might not be exposed to it, and you never know. As for school, no matter what I tell you, it's going to be shitty either way. They're kids. They're going to be kids. So kids are going to be kids, and people are going to say stuff, and people are going to stare. But that's something you got to get over. And after your hormones, and after you get a little, you know, feminine and blah, 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 you'll get over it. And things will seem to glide a little bit easier. And I'm running out of time, so I'm going to end this short. I love you guys for watching. And like I said, just be careful. Come out how it works for you. And good luck. I love you for watching. If you have any questions, please email us at transyouthchannel@gmail.com. Thank you for watching. Bye.